Welcome to Frontier Podcast. I'm Serim and he's Jooyoung. I'll give a brief explanation of our podcast. Our concept is a subway station, so hosts will become as subway drivers and lead the way to get into many topics. Then let's get started.
This station is Social Phenomenon Station. In this station, we are going to talk about zero-sum game. It comes up a lot in economics, politics, and even everyday life. Zero-sum games, if you're studying international relations, you've probably heard this term at least before. But what does it really mean? Before we dive in, how's your day going, Serim?
It was pretty good, but I did have a weird moment in this morning. I was waiting for my coffee, and there was a last chocolate muffin right in front of me.
Ooh, let me guess. Someone snatched it before you bought it.
Exactly. When I reached it out, the person in front grabbed it. I felt like I just lost it, but
That's a classic zero-sum game. There was only one muffin, and their gain was your loss.
haha, yes. It made me realize how often we experience these little zero-sum moments in daily life.
Totally agree. Actually, zero-sum thinking shows up even in arguments between friends or deciding who gets the last seat on a bus.
That's true, but zero-sum isn't just a casual thing. It actually has a long history and theory. So, a zero-sum game is a situation where one person's gain is another person's loss. The total amount of value remains the same. It just redistributed.
Right. Imagine a pie. If I take a bigger slice, that means someone else gets a smaller one. The total amount of pie doesn't change.
This concept is really important in game theory, which is a field in mathematics and economics that studies how people make strategic decisions.
It's also deeply rooted in how we think about competition. The term zero-sum actually comes from early game theory in the 1940s, developed by mathematician John von Neumann.
Yeah, and it was first used to analyze poker and military conflicts. Pretty intense origins.
One classic example is poker. When you win chips, someone else at the table is losing them.
Exactly. Another explanation is traditional welfare. If one country gains theory, another country loses it.
In international relations, you can think of the Cold War as a zero-sum mindset. If one side gained influence in such a region, the other side saw it as a loss.
Even today, some people say the US-China trade war feels like a zero-sum competition. If China exports more, some believe the US must be losing.
But here's the thing. Not everything in life is a zero-sum game.
That's such an important point. Many situations are actually positive sum or even negative sum.
Like trade. If two countries exchange goods, both can benefit. One country gets oil, the other gets food. Everyone wins.
Same with innovation. If a company invents a new technology, they make money and society benefits from that new invention. No one loses.
Actually, even group projects at school can be positive sum if everyone works together well. The outcome is better for all.
A lot of political and economic conflict happens because people assume things are zero-sum, even when they are not.
For example, some people think immigration is zero-sum. Like if an immigrant gets a job, a native-born person loses one. But that's not always true.
Exactly. Studies shows that immigrants can boost productivity and create more jobs overall.
And in personal relationships too. People sometimes think if someone else gets praise or success, it takes away from theirs. That's zero-sum thinking, and it can be really harmful.
Understanding zero-sum versus non-zero-sum situations helps us become better at decision making.
It helps us avoid unnecessary conflicts and build better cooperation in politics, business, even in friendships.
And it teaches us that the war isn't always about winning or losing. Sometimes we can grow the pie together.
So, quick recap. Zero-sum games mean someone wins, someone loses. But not everything is like that.
Right. Trade, teamwork, and innovation can all be win-win situations.
And next time you're fighting over the last slice of pizza, just remember, maybe you can split it or order another one.
Exactly. Let's not turn every situation into a competition. And that's a verb. Zero-sum games are everywhere, but life doesn't always have to be a win-lose situation.
Your door is on your right. Thank you for riding with Frontier Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share.
See you at the next station.